What happened to Lloyd?
Was that recorded?
I'm recording now anyway. We don't know Ian.
Excellent.
He did say he was coming, but it sounds like he might have been held up. So we're going to start and thank Caroline and Peter for joining us today. It's we're really grateful for you giving up your time. So just to explain everything, earlier in the year, we were lucky enough to be awarded the UK Parliament Campaign of the Year award. And we should have been going to Parliament for a Gigi sparkly reception where we would have got nice food and stuff in Parliament in March, but obviously fate had a different way for us. And so they basically sort of said that they would invite us up for October, but obviously people didn't understand the severity of what was about to happen to us, so here we are. And then we thought we might run something, but it's increasingly obvious that we're not going to get to do something, and they want a picture for next year's award, so we're old news if we don't do something soon. So we thought we'd invite you along to just make it a little bit more official, really. So we won the award for Speak Out's work with the Being Heard in Government group, which we've been running now about 6 years. And it basically means that a group of adults with learning disabilities campaign against issues that are pertinent to them and other people with learning disabilities. And we've been involved in local campaigns like campaigns against the cuts. We've spoken at demonstrations, we've run training at the Labour Party conference because they invited us there to do that. We were involved in the Mental Capacity Act Amendment Bill, thanks to Caroline putting us forward for that work. So we were working with that team. And people have been coming every 2 weeks for 6 years. So it's no mean feat. We won the award, we've got the award, but no one's ever really seen the award except for me. So I don't know if, Rahan, I just wondered if you'd like to say something about what it's like in the Power Group, not Power Group, that's the wrong group, in the Being Heard in Government group, and why it's important to you.
It's important to me because people with learning disabilities get to learn about politics and what their rights are, and get to be involved in the decisions that government take, regardless of what party they are, what party's in power.
What about you, Katie? What have you liked about the work we've done?
It gives us a voice for start, and it's very empowering. And we wouldn't, I don't know if we would have achieved all the things we had done if we hadn't joined this group. Maybe we would have, but I think it's this sort of reinforced things that, if you know what I mean. It's good that we have formed this group.
And Ian, you've been a member since the beginning as well?
Yes, I have.
And what have you found good about the big group?
It's I think as far as Speak Out is concerned, joining the big group is something I've always wanted to do. And because, well, partly because of Jenga, it was my idea to try and connect between the government cuts and Jenga.
I don't think we would have got on telly if we hadn't formed a group like this.
So last year when we had the hustings, it was last year, wasn't it? The last election, I've lost count.
Yes.
There were a bit of a run of them. So last year, yeah, we were. There was quite a lot of television action going on, and that you were very happy with that, weren't you, Katie?
It's a nice thing to happen before the lockdown. Really nice, isn't it? You know, it's sort of comforting that we got this awful lockdown, but we've achieved getting the Fire thing on telly twice as well. Because that's sort of the icing on the cake, isn't it? To be on South Today and on BBC News. Isn't it? To be on telly.
Can I say, Katie, that when you were on telly, when you arranged the hustings event up at Grace Hare, I remember watching you, and you were so passionate about what you were saying when people interviewed you. It was very moving to listen to what you were saying. And going back to like 6 years ago, I don't think you did that then, and it's just brilliant that you're doing things like that now. It's brilliant. I mean,
you.
Sorry?
You wouldn't have done it without all of you.
Well,
you have to take some of the credit as well, don't you?
Oh, no.
It's mine. The credit's mine. No, I'm joking. Sarah, do you want to say something? Because you just come in at a good point.
Well, I just think, I mean, obviously, anything I was going to say, Dawn's already said, really. But I just think it's an amazing achievement. I'm really proud of the fact that, you know, the big group won the Community Champion of the Year. It's just brilliant. And I think you've all done an excellent job. So I'd just like to say well done. I'd also like to say well done to Dawn as well for, you know, supporting the group to do the work as well. So, you know, fantastic. Well done.
Not like work.
And thank you for everybody for having a phone line available for us.
So then I don't know if you two would like to say anything. I mean, obviously you don't know, you know, anything at all. Anything at all that you'd like to say?
Go on, Caroline, you go first.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Well, I would just like to say a huge congratulations, and that the work that I think you all do is really inspiring. And election campaigns aren't the same unless we've had a session with you, and the kinds of questions that you ask us as MPs are every bit as insightful and as strong as any we get from anywhere else, if not more so, because, you know, you bring your lived experience to the questions that you ask, and they're often the most difficult questions. So I think that's a real tribute to all of the work that you do. I think that you're such an essential part of our local democracy, and I'm just so proud that you had the tribute and the recognition that you deserve through this prize. I'm incredibly sorry that we aren't on the terrace in Parliament sipping, whatever we might want to sip, some champagne or some orange juice or whatever. I hope we still have the chance to do that maybe next year, because I think we should have a proper celebration of this. But in the meantime, I just want to really say, I think what you've achieved is extraordinary. You are an inspiration to all of us. Thank you so much. Keep on hanging in there, and a big thank you to Dawn as well for holding it all together.
And I just want to second what Caroline has said, because you are called to speak out, and you really do, and you make it really easy for us to listen, because you speak in a way which is focused. It helps us to understand and see the world through your eyes, which is incredibly important. And as Caroline said, you know, it is inspiring. You know, you do actually inspire us to go further and to say more and to get stuck in and to try and amplify the voice that you have. So, you know, we are all incredibly proud to have you in the local community, and we're really proud, all of us, to represent you in Parliament. So to give us the opportunity to share this moment of celebration with you, it really is a really wonderful thing for us to do, because it gives us the opportunity just to sit back a little bit and just reflect on some of the really good things that are happening in our community, despite it being a period in our public life where things actually are incredibly challenging. And you are the living proof that despite all of this, and I know this because I spoke with so many of you during the last lockdown, you are living proof that actually there is so much positive happening. There is so much resilience out there. And despite all the challenges that everybody has, many of you are living with additional challenges as well. And that is why what you do and the way that you conduct yourselves, both individually and as a group, it really is truly inspiring for many of us. So thank you so much for everything that you've done in the past. This award is really, really well deserved. And thank you so much for everything that you're doing at the moment, and by including us in your moment of celebration, because it's a really kind thing for you to do.
Thank you both very much. So Katie, you just need to hoist up the award. You're the one with the award.
We can hold the award up.
Yeah. And I'm going to take a photo if that's all right with everyone. So if you're going to put the award up.
Oh,
Don't put it in front of your face, Katie. We want to see you as well. That's it. Just move it over a little bit to the side.
Yeah.
Towards me. Towards me. That's it. Up a little bit. There we go. Everyone smile. There we go. So there's the award, everybody. It's a really lovely award. Put it forward a little bit more, Katie, to the camera.
Really nice, Katie. Thank you. Wow.
It came in a really beautiful silk-lined box.
Oh.
So it was really, really lovely. And we all got T-shirts as well, but obviously I couldn't get them to everybody. And white and purple clashes with my hair, to be honest, right now. So we weren't going down that route. But
lovely. Well
so
done.
thank you both so much for coming, and thank you for your support all the time.
Yeah,
you always
thank
turn
you.
up to stuff, and it really, really does mean a lot to everyone, doesn't it, everybody? It means a lot
Yeah.
to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Please take really good care of each other going forward. It's going to be a tough time, and both Caroline and I, we're always here for you.
Thank you very much, the parents.
Cheers.
Thank you.